talking about her boyfriend.
Says you.
I don't have one.
Yeah, Kendall.
Livia booty panini fungus.
The first 15 minutes, we're not going to play out of that. We're not going to even try to play out.
Wait, 15 or 5?
First 15 in terms of if we have a goal kick, and we talked about
Oh, I thought you meant the
our back four playing, and when I talk about playing out of the back, I mean on our goal kick.
Okay, sorry.
We're not going to try that yet today, unless the game is over one way or the other. Then we're going to start experimenting with it. This is going to start to come into play next weekend against not top competition. Okay, but if we decide to play out of the back, just remember our trapezoid shape that we need to get. All right, and our goalkeeper doesn't play it one way or the other until we're all set. Does that make sense? Okay. Just to review on our corner kicks. First one's going to be direct. First, if we get a corner kick right away, or first one, we're going to just try to put in the box. Okay. Other than that, we're always sending two. All right, whether it's on the right or left. And then you have to decide. You have options. Okay. We always have a spy. Our holding mid is always the spy. Okay. And if you hear me call spy, all right, then it's the three-man play. Okay. That's what I want you to look for. But again, once this ball's in, it's free play, and you decide what you want to do. You make decisions on your own, okay? But then the other things that we need to look at, the other options are play, stop, and serve. We're just trying to change the angle on the corner, right? Or play, overlap. Mickey, make sure you can see this. Okay, and play. Do you understand? Those are the options. We can also just serve direct too. If they send two out and nothing looks on, we can just serve direct right there. It's no problem. Okay?
What's the call for those?
You guys decide.
Like,
Wait, that one's
Okay. You guys decide. Okay, and we'll start working on signals if it's going to stop or overlap or whatever. But at this point, you guys decide. And everyone just be ready, because you know what could happen. Right? Okay. Free kicks, we got to hold a line somewhere. And that line has to be, we're holding a line, I'm looking across the field, but I'm also making sure I'm marked up. If we play marked tight, if we try to play an offside trap at some point today, remember, if they have a free kick out here, we need to get someone in front of the ball, moving backwards slowly to delay it. We're holding a line, but I don't need our forwards or our attacking mid to be back here if we don't need it. We have to play it like we play any kind of free kick. We don't need everybody back here. Just because we're going to run an offside trap doesn't mean we need everybody back here ready to do it. Make sense? Hey, make sense? Okay, just make sure you're tuned in. You don't want to be the girl that's just looking around when the girl takes her first step and 6 of your teammates step and you keep everyone on side. Understand? Gotta stay tuned in on these set pieces. They're important. If we have a free kick going this way and they have a wall, where do we set up the two? Where do we extend the wall?
On the goal post.
inside the wall. There.
Inside the wall, okay, inside the wall, whichever side. If the wall's on this side, we have our two here. Make sense? Hey, you guys all understand? If we run the crisscross dummy with the three, okay, it's always inside runner first, then outside runner, then the pass. This girl's got to release to be the dummy right here. You understand? Again, we'll continue to fight through it until we try to find some success.
Oh, okay.
All right, hey, listen, just tune in real quick. Listen, a couple things. Like I said, we're not going to start to try to play out of the back until this game is decided one way or the other, or next weekend. Okay? So if Maddie's going to take goal kicks, again, in general, what happened last time against Eclipse is we put every goal kick up the middle of the field, and they won. You don't have to play up the middle of the field. You can play out to the sides a little bit. You're not trying to keep it out of bounds necessarily, but you know you can miss the middle if you need to. Okay? Second thing, again, we haven't done a good job yet the first 5 minutes of really playing in their half. Okay? Defenders should be looking for set balls and putting the ball in their half. You understand? Midfielders, you get the ball in traffic, maybe you turn and look to try to set a defender to go. It doesn't have to be pretty the first 5 minutes. I want the ball in their half, and I want us to press them in their half. Try to win a corner early. All right? Try to win a corner. Did they pick that side, Mike?
Yeah.
So we have the kickoff, right? So again, it's going to be easier for Sienna to hit the ball to that corner than this corner, or Gwen, whoever's going to do it. Okay? So make sure that we overload that side with Val. Kendall, you can come up, and you can come up there for the kickoff because we're not going to go back. You guys understand? We're not gonna go backwards. We're gonna try to play forward. Okay, let's do a better job in the first half of getting the ball there. Okay? Have fun.
Are you still like this? What I do?
Guys, let's hear it, Maddie. Girl, put your hand down. You got this.
What time is it? Kingdom up! Sally.
Go on, Val. Really good ball. Go on, Val. Really good ball. Simple, good. Not a bad ball trip at all. Great ball. Great ball, Tony. Simple, simple, good. Not a bad ball trip at all. Great ball. Great ball, Tony. Make sure we're not flat blue. Don't be easy to mark. Pretty good against a team we should. We're definitely better. It's good to score goals. It's good to score goals. Right? Like we talked about, we never want our center back and our wide back to get split with that ball. Right? We need that wide back to get tucked in. We want to keep the play in front of us. You understand that, right? And then Trippy split their center back and wide back to Tony. Right? Just shows how dangerous that is. Bean split their center back and wide back to Val, leading to both those goals. Right? So it just shows how dangerous those little slip passes are. I know the turf is wet and the ball is wet and it's skidding and we're struggling to get some touches on the ball. That's okay. We've handled it better than they've handled it. Okay? Game's not done yet. We got to get that next goal. We got to get the next goal. They get it, they're going to have a little bit more belief that they can get in the game. We get it, it's going to be a lot easier for us in this half. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Still fight hard, so try to win the game. And let's just see if we can get the ball moving now. All right? Ainsley, if we get a goal kick, I mean, Ainsley wasn't at practice, right? But our wide backs are going to split, and again, just see if you can. We're going to play out, right? You can try to play to one of them, okay? Just make sure that we're set up, right? You understand? And midfielders, again, recognize your cues, midfielders, right? Recognize your cues. Don't stand in the space you want the ball. Get away, clear some space, wait till that center back's ready to play, and then you're showing. But you always got to know what you're going to do next. Make sense? You always got to know what you're going to do next. Okay. Younger, anything that you've seen?
Well, the only thing I'd be really just being critical again is just Central players like Money or sorry. So just pairing up, and then the outside backs on your recovery runs instead of their player, facing your goal and you're facing your goal the same way. So again, do all the work, get back here, and then face the field. Again, that's being super critical right now. Just those little things.
Yep, we always want to find ways to try to get better. Okay, let's just try to score more goals. Let's try to get in there. Let's try to score some goals. All right, work on this stuff. We spent the whole week working on getting the balls in the danger area. Again, great service by Ainsley, brave header by Savvy, and Gwenny not cheerleading. Gwenny in there to
Yeah, Gwenny.
Yeah, Gwen.
Go
We
Gwen.
just talked about, hey, ladies, we just talked about that ball skipping. It's tough when it goes into that keeper bouncing. It's going to be tough if it comes into Ainsley bouncing. We need to have our teammates there to help Ainsley if she spills one. We need to be in their face when that goalkeeper spills one. Make sense? And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer after a decent battle. Okay, I'm glad we got to score some goals, some good goals. Again, the goal we gave up, I'll look at it. Something happened at the top of our box, right? Whether it was a misclearance or whatever. And even further than that, how do we give up the throw-in that led to that, everything? We'll look at that. But again, Ainsley shouldn't worry about that, okay? And that was a big save, Ains, on their free kick. That was dangerous for you to hold that ball and not spill it. That's important, okay? But again, I think you guys just need to internally for yourselves figure out how you played, analyze it, and look at the video when I give it to you. Did you give the ball up more than you kept it for us? That's a big key. That's a big key when you watch yourself play. Take notes. Oh, gave it away. That's a minus. Oh, kept it. That's a plus. See what your plus minus is after the game. Some of you are going to be really shocked that it's minus 10, minus 15. Honestly, that's not good enough. But that might give you the knowledge and information to make you better. Okay, I got to take care of it a little bit more. I got to just keep it for my team. Whether it's on a dribble or whether it's a pass, maybe the idea was right and the technique was wrong, or maybe the technique was right but the idea or angle, those are all the stuff that you should be watching. And I know some of you, because I get texts, can I see the video? I know some of you are really interested in watching yourself. It's the best way to get better, honestly, the best way to get better. Make sense? Again, relatively solid defense, some good services from our wide backs, first and second half in the box. Really, the stuff we did in training, do you see how we kind of brought that in and how that kind of helps? It's important, okay? And again, set pieces, right? Set pieces. Great service, great header by Gwenny. I don't know if was that off your eyeball?
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, fine, but at least you went up for it, and the service was great. Brave. I don't care if it went off her ear or nose. It's the attitude to just put your head there. Okay. Again, we got tough games coming, but that was the toughest part of our season right there. That was the toughest part of our season, opening up against Eclipse, Hawks, and St. Louis Scott Gallagher. Good news is, against that type of competition, we can really highlight where we're struggling, and we're going to get better. We're not going to be playing like this in March. I'm going to help you. You guys are going to help you. You guys are going to help your teammates.
Are these?
So hey, even though I'm calling you out right now, in terms of demanding better, I'm not expecting it now. And it's not. I'm not saying, okay, you got no shot at making the team next year because now you're not playing the way I think you should. That's not it. That's calling you out so that you can refocus, get focused, and be a completely different player after months of training. This is helping you. It's supposed to help you. All right? Question.
Is it like the team we just played? Are they going to be like the other teams? Like the teams are going to play. Are they like going to be like that?
I have no idea. Gretna's probably going to be good. KC Athletics are going to be better, both better than these teams. This team. But with both Eclipse teams out of the way, Hawks out of the way, and one of St. Louis Scott Gallagher's out of the way.
Will we ever play them again?
We're going to play. We'll host Scott Gallagher, Navy, and Green the last weekend of the season in the spring. We're going to see them here. That will likely decide the conference championship for us. But we still got a lot of games left. But I'm just proud of how you battled. Right? And it's easy. It can be easy to start losing some confidence now when I start talking to you about stuff. But that's not what it's meant to be. That's meant to help you. And anytime, hey, coach, can we just talk? Can we be at practice early? Can you help me with this? Can we just talk about what I need to do? What you think I need to do? I'm happy to talk with you guys anytime. Anytime. Hey, coach, you know what? You've been playing me here. I really would like to play here. Tell me. If I don't know, I don't know. You understand? If I don't know, I don't know. So it's not going to make me mad by the fact I'll be kind of impressed if you can actually not go to mom and dad and have mom and dad talk to me. No, you step up and talk to me. I'm happy to talk to you anytime to make you better. Okay? All right. Proud of you. That was a good battle. It's good to score some goals. Beautiful morning. I don't know if anyone's sticking around to watch the 08s. We go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then we're in Milwaukee for a one game next week. One game. And again, a team that we should get a result in. And I think we have Izzy back next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Izzy!
So, hey, again, all that means is, yay, Izzy, but boo, one more sub. Tough playing time still. It sucks. I know. No one wants to come off the field. I don't care if you're dead tired. No one wants to come off the field. I get that. And our fall is so busy right now with so many games, and we're trying to do something. We're trying to get everything ready during the week. But I guarantee in the winter, we're going to be playing a lot. We're going to be playing a lot in training, and you'll enjoy it. Anyone that was here last year can tell you the same thing. We're going to play a lot. So I know it's tough to come out but again, you have time to prove to me that you should be on the field when push comes to shove. Oh, we're doing hair?
No, I was raising my hand. Do we ever get ECNL?
I don't know.
ECNL what? I think
Patches.
ECNL what?
Patches,
Oh,
like
sorry.
patches.
Yeah.
Obviously, Val.
All right.